Alright, we're back to it. Mission 4. Area 51 infiltration. Here we go. It took me a while because I was working on some other projects, so it took me a while to get back to be able to play Perfect Dark 64 Nintendo, but now I am back. I'm going to finish the entire thing. I don't know when,
Okay, Joanna, take a look at this. Our operative inside Area 51 was able to get this out to us. This is your entry point, a deserted helipad on the edge of the base. The lift down to the hangars and the rendezvous point is beyond that wall. Watch out for these guards. Here's the communications antenna. Attach the comms rider bug so we can talk to you when you're inside the base. Again, watch out for hostiles.
Oh my god.
Here is our friend. He appears to be physically unhurt, though he hasn't regained consciousness yet. By the look of it, the surgeons are almost done with their preliminary tests and will begin dissection soon.
But who was...
Any questions? No. Good. Away you go to the hangar.
Agent Dark, mission log in 28 hours. Against my better judgment, I'm about to enter Area 51.
Alright, pretty cool cutscene. So this is really like, obviously Perfect Dark borrows a lot of influences, which really isn't that uncommon in science fiction and fantasy. But the Area 51 subplot has been used in, God, pretty much every science fiction thing since the Roswell incident in 1947. So,
We've got a problem.
you just got shot. You got problems. Okay. But in the 1990s, in particular with the X-Files using the Alien Area 51 subplot, everything went into hyper mode. There was the age of the conspiracy and the age of the internet was born. The paranoid society was born. I think America started out like sort of trusting your neighbor in a lot of ways, and then increasingly it got more and more paranoid as strange monolithic entities, as JFK would say, started to take over the United States. In particular, intelligence agencies, NSA, as we find out with Edward Snowden, and a lot of these monolithic organizations started to appear, and that made the American public obviously very distrustful of their government and also their corporations, their business leaders. So America was paranoid from a lot of angles in the 90s. And this fueled a lot of popular entertainment. In particular, the X-Files, and there was a program called, let me take it back to 30 years ago. Apparently 30 years ago in 1989, a man named Bob Lazar, he admitted that in Nevada, that he was part of a secret program to reverse engineer alien spacecraft at Area 51. And the place specifically, he said, was called S4. He contacted a man called George Knapp, who worked for a local Las Vegas, Nevada news organization. And so George Knapp wrote the story. Art Bell was a radio personality that was had a really fantastic voice. It was basically like he was a lot like Casey Kasem. Just had an astounding radio presence, or like Orson Welles. He was just incredible. His vocal and programming talents were amazing. At first, he had a regular show that just reported just day-to-day events that were going on in the country and the nation. And then it started to switch when he went to another network and overnight, and he started to report the unexplained phenomenon. A little bit after that, Chris Carter started to Chris Carter, the producer and writer, creator of the X-Files, started to produce his own paranormal program for fiction called the X-Files, of course, the famous X-Files. So this is one of my favorite parts, a hover bike. I really wish I had one of these in real life. Oh my god. So that's what I kind of wish they would have had a level in this game where I was hover biking, but oh well. There's a bit of alien technology. It even says 51 on it. So. And it was the weirdest thing, but on the internet, a guy named Jeremy Corbell, he just did a expose on Art Bell and his claims. They're still unsubstantiated, but there are some things that do stick out. Like he does have a pay slip from the Department of Naval Intelligence. I mean, you know, anybody could forge a document, right? But it seems pretty legit anyway. But I don't think his credentials. He claimed he worked at Los Alamos and MIT, and a lot of his credentials are bogus. They're not true. But so how much money these guys are making, you know, I don't know, but. Robert Lazar, he claims that he's not making money off this stuff, that he's not just peddling garbage. That's what he claims, you know, but... But, you know, Joel Osteen rakes in millions of dollars a year, spreading the get wealthy gospel to the masses in Houston, and you know, a lot of people question his motives and his bullshit too. But I mean, no one questions the Lord as much as they do people talking about aliens and far out shit like that. No one questions religion because religion is widely accepted by people. They don't question their belief systems. So there's been 5 major world religions, if not more, developing since the dawn of mankind, so people question that a lot less. And they throw their money at that a lot more. So they want to believe that they're going somewhere in the afterlife, after this life. No one wants to face the possibility they may become dust and bones and just dead like every other civilization in history. No one wants to face that uncomfortable fact because it's scary. Slide it up. So did Bob Lazar work on alien extraterrestrial craft from other planets? He claims they come from a place called the Zeta Reticuli star system. Now these places are real places. They're mapped in the stars, but there's no way to verify what life forms are on other planets and star systems at this point. I mean, we just don't have the technology to reveal that yet. Now, there is something that's going to help us along in this journey of discovery of the final frontier, and it's something called the James Webb Telescope. It's launching. It was supposed to launch in 2018, but it had budget and project delays. And so, the James Webb Telescope, infrared telescope, was delayed until the year 2021. But it'll launch in the year 2021. Now, what is the James Webb Telescope? It is a very special type of instrument, a very special type of telescope. Its mission is to find extrasolar worlds and detect life on other planets that are not in our solar system. Uh-oh. Wow, we got my ass kicked, huh? So, the instrument of the James Webb Telescope is to find extrasolar life. And they're doing it through, they use... really don't have time for this, so oh boy. So basically they're able to detect the infrared, the atomic structure in the atmospheres of the planets to detect elements such as that are conducive to life, such as hydrogen, carbon, especially carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen. All the life that we understand as life producing elements. Now that does not rule out that there is not strange chemistry in the universe where there's life forms that are built off of other elements. Don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. But basically we're looking for something that's similar to Earth.
Agent Dark.
There you are. I was beginning to wonder if
what?
If you've been discovered yet. And frankly, if this is how you work, I'm amazed that you lasted longer than 5 minutes.
I was tidying up one of your loose ends.
My loose ends.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I didn't realize you wanted him to shoot you. I can call in some more guards if you like.
Okay.
I have my cloak on, so that's
I'm
why.
going to let the Institute know we've made contact.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and go into the next stage here. It's Area 51 Rescue. The escape part of Area 51 is tricky, but alright, we'll see if we can get into some of this.